Please welcome Max, Joe, Indy and Elliot, a.k.a. Overpass.
In 2020, Overpass released their first single, One Night Lover, and in just under a week surpassed 6,000 streams. So let's take a few minutes looking at Birmingham's next big thing. From jamming in Digboth's mother's studio to headlining their home city show, the rise of Overpass has been monumental. This is similar to the band they supported on their first live show, The Claws. Both bands being from Birmingham meant Overpass quickly developed a relationship and were given the opportunity to show their talent. Made up of four members, Max Newbold on vocals and guitar, Elliot Rawlings on guitar, India Armstrong on bass, and Jacob Bishop on drums. All four bring their own personality to what is one of the hottest prospects in the Midlands area. Max has stated in interviews before the band is inspired by the likes of Two Door Cinema Club, Coldplay and Jeff Buckley, but I'm sure everyone brings their personal niche of music taste. Towards the end of 2022, the band released their biggest tune to date, 3am. The song has amassed just under 700,000 listens. It really is a statement song. The lyrics describe that feeling of possibly meeting someone on a night out and the hope of it continuing. The band at the moment sit comfortably on 33,000 monthly listeners. This is all incredibly promising for a band that don't even have an album out yet. In February 2024, the band released its first EP. This included their newest song, From the Night, and other hits such as Alright and Beautiful. This was the perfect timing considering the band had their biggest headline show to date quickly approaching. And on the 7th of April 2024, the band played its biggest show ever and headlined the O2 Institute in Birmingham. I was incredibly lucky enough to be shooting that night. I'll show some of the photos from the gig below. All I can say is the performance that night really has set the band up for some huge opportunities. If the band's future could not look any more promising, they've recently signed on with producer Rich Turvey, the man responsible for some very big bands and their best hits. This includes the Cortinas, Blossoms and the Coral. I think the band has really allowed itself to organically grow and build a loyal fan base. Surprisingly, the band wrote a lot of its best hits whilst in lockdown, which to me is a testament to their ability and only indicates how big they could be. I recently took a trip away and whilst I found myself tired and bored waiting for the flight, I bumped into the band on their way to Dublin. As awful as I looked, they were happy to grab a picture even though they were probably just as tired as me. I just wanted to take the time and thank them for that. The band is now preparing to perform some more shows later this year and hopefully release some news about a possible album. I look forward to both.